Avenida and McGuire Forcier. I want to thank each of you to take the time out of your night to come down and participate. It is your community. This is a very important election. I'd also like to thank the Woonsocket Republican City Committee for giving me the opportunity so people can hear my voice. Not all of us are fortunate enough to have a lot of money to be able to get out there as much. So thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. I'd also would like to talk about the reasons why I'm running. There's numerous reasons people run. Some of you might have heard my commercial. As the man just said, people run because they're mad at situations and they want to get involved in. A lot of times we don't do anything till we're hurting as humans, and that's when it starts to motivate us and get us moving. And that's how I got elected to the school committee. I was not happy with the way the directions the schools were going in. So as a very active parent, community volunteer, I got involved, got policies passed, made differences throughout the whole community, and then everything I done caught on and it went to the state level. I promised parent involvement. Myself, along with the administration and other school committee members, along with some very active parents, created what we call the PAC, the Parent Advisory Council. Yes, that was part of my doing. I could sit here and continue, as most of you know, the things I was able to pull off that I was told impossible. Two new middle schools. Do you guys realize I was the first one to come out in Woonsocket saying we need 2 new middle schools? Well, this is how it came about. I met with, back then, was the superintendent and a couple school committee members did it the proper way, saying, what does our district need? What do we really need? If I'm going to get involved, I need to know the real needs. John Woodward was one of them back then. It was Dr. Dacchioli and Alan O'Clair, if any of you remember him. And Dacchioli said, all right, I'm going to say it, but don't think it's possible. Let's just say it. Give me a chance. It was 2 new middle schools. I said, all right, I'm going to work on that. Needless to say, there's some chuckles. Nobody thought it was possible. I was told, don't go out, you will not be elected. It's not going to happen. Guess what? It happened. You know why? Because I went around planting seeds, speaking truth. People felt it. People participated. We all came together. We all collaborated, all the way from the mayor, state reps, state senators, the mayor, the city council, everybody on the school committee, every parent, every student, every community member came out and voted yes. So we can't say things are impossible, because I don't believe that. And we proved it by collaborating with each other. We all put our egos aside, our differences aside, and we made this happen for our community. And trust me, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. We had to go to the State House and argue why we needed it. They didn't want to give us the money, but we did it. We held each other's hand and we did it. And I want to do more of that in our community. We need a lot more of that. And we can see a lot more, a better quality of life for everybody if we continue collaborating and getting things done. All right, many of you may know I have 8 years experience in politics on the school committee. Budgets, as everybody told me, I pay too much attention to the finances. And as I proved, if hard cuts have to be made, Alex can win. I make hard cuts. You were very upset with me when I had to cut your accelerated programs. And I understand, my kids hated me. But sometimes you gotta do that. And I was able to do it. And it wasn't easy, it took courage. Something I don't see a lot of our politicians have. That took courage to go out there and do that. However, to continue what I have that others don't, I have a unique perspective on my community as a whole and as an individual. I understand individuals, their needs, where they came from, and how they got there. And I've helped so many people in the community by just sitting and listening. And if I had information, I would share it with them. If not, I would find it. And I just feel more of us need to go out there and do that. I can see and understand the community needs, being born and raised here. I was blessed by living in 7 different homes in the city of Woonsocket. I lived with, 40-something people, and many of them still live in the city and have children now. I'm hardworking, dedicated, and I'm not afraid of hard decisions. And if I need to get loud, I've proven that I can do that. If I need to get attention, I got the governor's attention, didn't I, back in the days when we were in dire situation and nobody would return our calls, not even the Commissioner of Education? Yeah, nobody was listening to school. Our paychecks were bouncing. Our teachers that didn't have direct deposit didn't receive paychecks, guys. It was not a joke. There was no money. We had schools that were going to shut down, that were servicing our children, that we can't service, that saying we can't take them no more because we can't pay our staff. This was no joke. It was a dire situation, and nobody was doing anything. Guess what? I put it on the agenda. Discussion of closing schools. And of course, people put a political twist that we wanted to close schools down. I had 3 kids in the schools. The last thing I wanted to do, but you gotta play hardball with the state. You know why I know that? Because I've been there. I've been there advocating for you. I've been there advocating for your children. I've been advocating for the taxpayers. Many of you witnessed me being there. And I will continue doing that. I will listen to each and every one of you. I know for a fact we work for you. I get that. I understand that. And I'm here for the right reasons. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not looking for favors. Not interested in anybody's business or selling land. Don't care. I love my simple life. I'm very happy. But you will not find anyone more transparent than me when it comes to politics. Any newspaper, they're welcome at my house. They know it. Any TV camera, I have nothing to hide. Anybody asked me for anything, I gave it to them. And that's how I will continue to serve my city. Being honest, transparent, looking out for the greater good of our city. Not self-ego, not because I'm mad at somebody, I want to hurt somebody, or not even because I don't believe in someone's particular beliefs. I'm doing it because I want Woonsocket to be a much better place for all of us to live. Thank you very much. Consider voting for me. Anita McGuire Forcier. Thank you.